What's up, guys? Welcome back. We got a quick one today from the Neville sub, and this one is relatable, super relatable for me, so I'll get to that at the end here. I have a knack for manifesting. I definitely have a knack for manifesting. My mind is kind of blown. Figured I'd drop in and share what has been working like a charm for me. Just recently, I started a window cleaning business, and the way I've been getting customers is knocking on doors. I used to do that, door-to-door sales. It's been going beautifully, and I can confidently run people through my script and remain fun and assertive while doing so. However, I've really been taking things to the next level since I began incorporating affirmations and visualizations. I'm getting sales way faster, seriously kinda nuts. Basically, all I do while walking door to door is say to myself, I make sales easily, I make money easily, people love me. Most of the time I repeat it in my head, but sometimes I say it out aloud too, just to give the assertion some extra juice. That dog is barking so much. I also sprinkle in some visualizations. At first, I was trying to envision people opening the door and saying yes, but it kind of felt unnatural to do so since I had no idea what these people would look like. So instead, what I began doing was imagining myself getting back my van and doing a unique little victory dance inside each time, saying like, fuck yes. Another easy sale, second one today. That's awesome. I'd always visualize this in the first person. I'd always make sure not to just see it happening, but to incorporate tactile feelings too as well, along with the sounds, of course, AKA the words. Then once I did make the sale, I'd go back to my vehicle, and every time I got back inside of it, I'd celebrate the sale in the exact same over-the-top way I prophesied with my visions. Easy, effective, game-changing. This, by the way, was in an area where a much more established and organized company had been knocking in just a week prior. The kind of area where it's usually more of a struggle to find customers because the people most likely to buy were already closed. Yet I've still been selling people left and right. That's pretty much it. Just repeating affirmations and visualizations, a lot has been working wonders for me. Hope this inspires someone to keep on persisting. So people are thanking him. That's wonderful. Keep up the visualizing and affirming. It will keep giving you results. And then there's a rather long comment here that says conclude from visualizings. We conclude from 3D. Like if we see something we don't like in the 3D, we conclude facts from it. And we start to believe those as facts. Like if someone says something bad to you, you conclude that he is the bad person and you let it internalize, you keep seeing the bad behavior from them. Do one thing, imagine him doing a good behavior and conclude from this imagination that he is good. Conclude in the same way you'd like if he said it in the 3D. When you conclude from imaginations, you are trusting your imagination. You are adding weight and credibility to your visualized scene by concluding from it. You see in the 3D and you conclude things from it, and those conclusions further change your 3D and repeats like a vicious cycle. Drop concluding from the 3D. Start concluding from imaginations. If Neville, Einstein, and many others are right, you'll soon start to see those conclusions and will actually become the 3D. If you step outside and notice dark clouds, and conclude from that it's not good to go outside. This act of conclusion is actually you adding power to the belief that the sky is gray. You don't care if it's gray or pink, but you immediately make some conclusion. The conclusion is inspired action. Imagine something and give that imagination power by concluding from it. Imagine you drive your desired car and you conclude from that scene that this is the moment of joy because you're going to get that car. Conclude from inside, not from outside. Right. I'm not going to read the rest of it. He's just going on and on about it, but it's basically just the inner world instead of the outer world. The inner world is the truth. The outer world is the reflection. So, somebody else says this made shit click for me. And it's applicable to me because when I was doing door-to-door sales, and I've told this story many times, I would go around. First off, I had a script that I would repeat to myself in the morning. It talks about how I'm such a phenomenal salesman. I'm the best in my area. I'm making tons of sales, making tons of money, and I'm doing it to funnel it into, at the time I was wanting to use the money to fund my music, the production of music videos and promotion of music videos. And so I had a reason as well. And it was a definite chief aim that I got from Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Also, that I believe the definite chief aim is also in the laws of success as well. And that's what I would do. And I would repeat this to myself in the morning, every single morning in the mirror, looking at myself in the eyes while reading this script very affirmatively. And I would do the same before I went to bed at night. And then as I was knocking doors throughout the day, I'd be like, I'm a phenomenal salesman. I'm so good at sales. Everybody loves me. And similar affirmations that he was making. And I did become the #1 rookie in my region. And there would be days where I would make 2 sales a day, which I've mentioned before in this thing, especially for new salesmen selling security and smart home automation, was like very just rare. And because you're going in completely cold, knocking on doors. And yeah, so I've had success with this exact same method. Although I did not incorporate the visualization that he's talking about, what I would do is what we would do is, as we would train, is we would go through role plays where we would go through common objections, overcoming objections, and then I would see the visual of like me sitting at the table and them signing their name on the contract. Or I would see like me shaking their hand and them happy about the sale. Or I would see just myself so happy, yeah, like leaving the door, like leaving with a sale complete. Maybe going and celebrating with my friends, my other sales associates, or my mentor who was teaching me sales and helping me out. He's the one that kind of taught me and got me better, like brought me into the fold of the whole process. But anyways, with that being said, guys, much love as always. Hopefully this makes shit click for you, just like it did for one of the readers in the comments here. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.